Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a fun eye look. It is using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This is my version of a summer golden glow look. It's just really using a lot of fun golden shades from this palette because there are a lot of beautiful ones in here. And it's just basically going to take you either from day to night or use it as like an evening look for when you're going out. And I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see how I got this, just keep on watching. Okay guys, I have you zoomed in so you can see what I'm doing on this eye look. Again, using the Urban Decay Born to Run. It is the perfect summer palette because it has a great mix of mattes and shimmers and it has a lot of golden colors, which I think go really well when you're creating a summer look because you want it to be soft and bronzy and kind of golden and glowy. So let's get started. I've already done pretty much all of my face makeup and I have already primed my lids with my Lay & Low paint pot. I am going to go in with like a nude sticks, like in a golden color. However, first things first, as always, I want to get a transition shade down. So the best color in here is this shade Weekender, which is kind of your typical, you know, nudie brown, but it's going to be almost the same color as my eyelid. And I'm just going to place this in my crease and kind of all over. I'm not going to be perfect with this. I just want to get something going. So when I apply the shimmer base, it's going to just stay right on my eyelid. So we're going to get kind of our blending over with. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take just my MAC 252. I'm going to go in with the shade Breakaway, which is kind of your creamy neutral, has maybe a slight sheen to it, and I'm just going to hit that right up under my brow bone. I have not done my brows yet, so I will probably need to touch this up, but I just wanted to place it so we don't get too much darkness up under there. And I like to work with that first before we get into like some of the darker colors. So that is done. And then I'm going to take my, this is my Tom Ford, the crease brush. I actually really like it. It is pretty tapered and fluffy. And we're going to go in with the shade Riff, which is, again, a matte, but has a little bit more, it's kind of like soft brown by MAC. We're going to go in and we're going to be a little bit more precise with this and just run this right in our crease. Just back and forth all the way over, just to give it some definition. That way when we go in next with the shimmer shade, we're not going to go in. We know we're kind of creating a divide. So we know we're not going to go up too far. So just blending, blending, blending. Trying to make sure it's even on both sides. Go in with this, and I'm just gonna kind of start at the bottom and line. And again, we just want to make sure we don't hit over that crease line. So I usually do one eye at a time, and then I take this kind of stippling brush and just blend it out so it's smooth and blended. I mean, and you can, if you're going for an easy look, you could easily leave it like this, but I like to layer my shadows. So take it just a flat shader brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Stranded, which is the pretty, just beautiful light golden. That's like just the best way I can describe it, and it's almost the exact same color as this shadow stick. So you're going to see that, and it's going to look pretty intense, but that's okay because we're going to blend it out. Now you could use the shade Blaze, which is next to it, but that has almost like a duochrome of almost like a rose gold, which is very pretty, but that's not the look that I'm going for here. I just want that pretty, you know, bronzy golden look. So, placed our shadow stick, and again, blending it out, kind of do a little, I want it. It looks like cut crease, but it's not cut crease when I'm like kind of sculpting it like that. I'm just making sure that the shadow stick doesn't go into my crease. So I'm just going to do exactly what I did on this eye here and just pat it. You want to pat, you don't want to sweep when you're applying the powder shadow over the shadow stick because you really want it to stick and hold on. Just going to apply that over wherever it did. So once you have that on, I like to go in with kind of like a tapered brush, like a MAC 217. This is a Morphe one. And with nothing on it, I'm just gonna touch the ends around this and just kind of blend it out and soften it with no product. Because then we are gonna go in with a different brush. I just wanna soften any, go in with my little bullet, I don't know what this pro tapered brush from Sephora, I call it like a little bullet. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Riff shade, which was that transition. And we're just gonna go back over very carefully to not touch our shadow. But you kind of want that, like when you kind of look down and close your eyes, you want to see that kind of like orangey brownish shade that kind of peeks out, because I think it complements well with the golden. Next, we're going to take that 217-ish and we're going to go in with the shade down here, Punk. It's very, very dark, so you want to be very careful with it. But I'm just going to tap it very lightly in my brush and really tap it off. It doesn't matter if you make a mess on your desk because, you know, you're tapping the shadow off. And I'm going to touch this to my outer V because I really want to darken that up. This is going to be perfect for like a going out look, you know, because it's going to give you that dimension and that kind of smokiness, but it's still pretty. You know, you're not using like the grays and the blues or the blacks that give you like a smoky. It's kind of like a perfect like golden nighttime look. And then I'm just taking another just clean brush and just kind of blending that darkness. You know, I touched it. You just want to tap it on your outer color, your outer V. You just want to tap that color, you know, just kind of to place it, and then take, what is this? Another Morphe M573. It's kind of just like a long tapered brush. Just kind of blend it inward, just in that. See how I did that? Flick it. Just kind of go like this, kind of like half moons, to blend that up. So that is your eye look basically with this palette. You don't want to go too crazy because it's summer and it's hot and you don't want to wear like too much makeup. However, if you are going out or you just want like a really fun, you know, summer look like this, this is perfect. So what I'm going to do is finish off the rest of my look. I'm going to throw on some liner, mascara. I'm going to put on my brows, or fill in my brows, I should say. And then I will be back and we will finish off the bottom. What I'm probably just going to do is just like do a little bit of Riff, you know, smudged underneath. I don't want too much, but I will do that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. I did my brows, I did my lashes, and now we are going to finish off the under eyes. So I have my little Morphe pencil brush here. We're going to go in with that shade Riff, which again is like that kind of soft brown looking color. And we're going to smudge this under our eyes. Just back and forth, just very lightly, because we don't want it to be too dramatic because it is still like a soft summer look. Well, somewhat soft. And just smudge, smudge, smudge. And go in with my MAC, this is the Gigaplay lower lash mascara, and just kind of touch that along my lower lashes. And there you have it. Now we can, if you want, we can go in and just grabbing my, I put it away, but my 252 from MAC, take a little bit more of that breakaway shade and just kind of place that up under the brow. It's still there, but if you just want to touch it just at the tips, you can. So that is our look. That is our golden summer glowy look using, again, the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I really like this palette. I have been getting a lot of use out of it. Even if I'm just using a couple of like the matte shades, it's like a great versatile palette. You can use it, you know, during the day, at night, to even take it with you if you're traveling. So highly recommend this. And then this is the look that I came up with. I'm gonna come in just a little closer so you can see. Just kind of like that pretty golden glow. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you are subscribed to my channel. You can hit the subscribe button down below, and also make sure you hit the bell next to my name, which will notify you of all my new videos. So thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.